Hey Virgo, welcome to your August 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be your reading from August 12th until the 18th. I hope you're doing well. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I'm going to add a few things to this spread. It's the same spread that I usually do, but I'm adding a couple different things. So let's take a look here, Virgo. All right, I feel like some of you are hoping and praying for a miracle at this time, or just for things to work out for your highest good, because the star card is here, and the new position that I created is in regards to your hopes and fears. I took it from the Celtic cross spread, but I was like, I want to make my own spread. I don't want to follow the Celtic cross. Anyways, let's keep going here. All right, yeah, because I'm feeling here like something here didn't work out or didn't go the way you wanted with this Five of Swords. And so I see at this time, it's like, you're not satisfied. And in fact, something here is also sparking a deeper form of ambition. Like the Five of Swords is like when we could face a defeat or a failure or just something that just doesn't go our way and we can get upset about it. But at the same time, we're like, okay, it's time to get serious here because I'm not satisfied and there's things here that I want to do. So let's see here. Let's keep going, Virgo. You did pull the Six of Wands here in the outcome, so I do feel like you're going in the direction of success here. Let's pull your oracle cards. You pull this Neptune card. It says sacrifice. You pull this meditate and contemplate. And you have this survival power card. It's interesting. I think at this time here, and of course, this camera has been giving me problems all day. And I'm going to blame it on fucking Mercury retrograde. You have this Neptune card. It says sacrifice. And even with this meditate and contemplate card, and this is a Pisces card, new moon in Pisces. The ruling planet of Pisces is Neptune, and with the meditate and contemplate card and the sacrifice here, I almost feel like there's something here that Spirit is wanting you to get clear with, and this really requires for you to listen to your intuition, but also to be able to surrender and let go of any type of past experience that you went through, so that way you can be able to be receptive and open to newer things here, Virgo, because even Neptune can deal with our own spirituality, our faith. Neptune is also a planet that deals with the meaning and the deeper meaning of things. And so sometimes in life, I almost kind of get here, Virgo, something has kind of shook you or kind of woken you up here to where you're now starting to question things really deep. And you're trying to, but you're not just questioning things really deep, in a bad way. It's you're questioning things because it's you're trying to find the deeper meaning, so that way you can figure out ways in which you can connect and show up to things that are in alignment with your spirit and your soul here. And with the sacrifice card, it's yes, you could have made some sacrifices here, or you're making certain sacrifices, so that way you can be able to just give yourself another chance, or so that way you can actually step fully into something. Because you did pull the Judgment card here for the overall energy, which is a new chance and a newer opportunity here to step into something fully that is being asked or called for you to called from you at this time. And the Judgment card, you can see these people are raising up out of the coffin, which represents them getting a new, it's like a rebirth, them having a newer chance at life. And it's for you, I feel like it's you're wanting to revamp things. You're wanting to revamp things, and you're wanting to turn negatives into positives here. And the position of where your power lies is the Nine of Wands. And you may be wondering, how is the Nine of Wands a card of power, where my power lies? The Nine of Wands is someone who has gone through things and now has the wisdom and the understanding of how to go through, how to get through tough times. Right, and I think you've learned a lot over the years, and I think you've learned, and you're still learning. I think we're always continuously still learning, but it's you have wisdom now, and you have knowledge, and you have understanding, and now you have to believe in your knowledge and your wisdom and apply it practically. And I think you do have this ability of resilience. The Nine of Wands is a card of adversity, and it wants us to tap into the power of the will, and it wants us to tap into our resilience. So I'm seeing that the universe, where it's saying where your power is with your resilience, and so you're resilient, and I think that you'll be able to get through whatever this is if you've been experiencing some difficulty, or just if you're just ready here to really rebirth things, revamp things here. You did pull the Star card here in the position of where your hopes and fears are. I think you're hoping right now, the Star card is miracles, right? And I'm not saying a miracle win the lottery, but just for things to turn out good. Right, for you to be able to receive a blessing. And I think you're putting a lot of faith in the divine and spirit at this time, Virgo. And I think by you doing that, is really going to help you. Like sometimes we want to carry all the weight ourselves, but sometimes when we do give over like our burdens to God or give over our burdens to the divine and ask for help, right? And we also have the humility to do that. We then start to get wisdom and guidance. And I think that's what it is that you're also looking for, is like guidance and a sense of direction, and to be able to flip negatives into positives. And with the Six of Wands being here in the outcome, I do feel like that's happening here, but there definitely is challenges that you're going through at this time. You have the Five of Swords here in the position of your current energy. Yeah, it's like you're getting serious. You know, this person realizes they've gone through certain phases here, and they're realizing like I can't cry about it anymore. I can't be upset about it anymore. I have to accept it, and I have to take my power back, and I have to figure out how I can change my situation. And so he like takes things into his own hands, and I think that's what you're doing here. You have the Four Cups here in the challenge, and this is the dissatisfied energy, right? You're dissatisfied. And in fact, you know, you could be still a little bit upset, but what you're doing here is like you're letting the dissatisfaction here like motivate you. Instead of like, you know, I don't know if you ever heard that quote, you know, like the woe is me. It's like you're not in the woe is me anymore. You're like, okay, Two of Pentacles, your advice, which I kind of see you already doing this, is like learning the dance of change. But first we like have to accept the changes here that need to be made. And you can see the ships in the background of this card that are going over the waves. And what that represents is the ability to be able to navigate the ups and downs when it comes to changes that are happening in our lives. And this card is Jupiter and Capricorn, so it like calls forth for us to get critically tenacious, put structures in place, and to tap into our tenacity, right? And to tap into our resilience, and to stick to the plan here of what it is that you're trying to create, and dedicate yourself to changes or to making changes. And I feel like if you do that, the Six of Wands being in the outcome is like you being able to finally flip a defeat into like a victory here. You have the Seven of Cups here in the future position, which is my card of desire, right? It's the power of the imagination. It's where our imagination and our creative solutions start coming into play. And now we're able to perceive things and open ourselves up to different possibilities of creating things and moving in the direction of our desires. So I'm seeing that here happening for you in the future. And something that you may be unaware of at this time, you have the Ace of Wands here in the position of something you're unaware of. With the Nine of Wands being here in the position of your power, where your power lies, is your resilience. And the Ace of Wands is the ability to like kind of lace up your bootstraps and like continue to move forward. And the Ace of Wands is saying like, you know, if you're finding yourself like feeling unmotivated or just stuck, this is about seeking out inspiration, seeking out motivation in any area in which you can, to be able to allow yourself to push through the resistance and to move through the adversity. So you may have to be like your own motivator here this week, but I think that's where your strength lies, is your ability to motivate yourself, Virgo. All right, let's clarify your reading. Okay. Virgo's like, I'm tired of being fucking resilient. Oh, shit. Clarify the Nine of Wands in your position or where your power lies. You pulled the Five of Pentacles here. Five of Pentacles is the card of the struggle, right? Almost feeling abandoned by the universe or God itself, feeling left out in the cold. But the Nine of Wands is a card of faith. It's Sagittarius, it's Moon in Sag. And even though like things fluctuate, right? Because the Moon represents the evolution of our emotions, constantly changing and morphing and shifting like the Moon does as it goes through its phases. But the Sag energy there that represents faith and belief, it's like you can always rely upon your belief and your faith. And I think that's where your power lies, is like believing and having faith in the process here, and to not let anything, you know, shake your faith. Clarify the Judgment here for your overall energy. You have the Page of Cups here. Yeah, it's like something new. I know a lot of people fucking hate that word new, because it's always said in every reading. But the Page of Cups is the muse within the dream. It's the reconnecting to the inspiration of what your dreams and your visions are and your aspirations are. And I think this is the overall energy, like you really reconnecting to things, re-amplifying things, revamping things here, and going through that process of rebirth with the Judgment card, and stepping into something here, or continuing to answer the call in which what God is wanting from you at this time. But there's something about, because the Judgment is the reawakening of purpose, and so the Page of Cups being the muse in the dream, muse represents inspiration. It's like the overall energy is like reconnecting back to to that spiritual deep inspiration that gives meaning here to your purpose. Clarify the Star card in your hopes. You have the King of Cups, and a lot of you could be hoping for healing as well. With the Star card and the King of Cups, you could be hoping for healing and regeneration, being able to regenerate things. And this King of Cups is about strong devotion. He devotes himself unconditionally to some type of spiritual or emotional cause that he truly cares about. And so I really feel a lot of you here, Virgo, are really hoping and wanting to connect to something that can bring in that transpersonal development, that can bring in that transcendent, to be able to transcend the mundane obstacles. Because even Neptune is a transpersonal planet. And it's blurry as I say Neptune, of course. And Neptune, what I was going to say is like Neptune is the ability to be able to transcend, right? Even when we go through hard things, it's like if we can connect to something spiritually that is of a higher cause and of a higher nature, that gives us, that infuses us with life, that helps us be able to transcend those things and keep going. Because even with the Survival Power card, it's like you could definitely be in an energy towards like you're just trying to survive a situation. You're just trying to get through some tough situation here with the Five of Swords. So let's clarify this Five of Swords. You pull the Tower here, yeah. Unexpected things that have happened, right? And I think you're just ready to liberate yourself, because the Tower can deal with liberation. And so I think you're ready to just liberate yourself from anything that has been holding you back. Clarify the Four of Cups in your challenge. You pull the Page of Wands here. Yeah, it's been hard to stay motivated and inspired. But the Two of Pentacles as the advice is like encouraging you here. It's encouraging you here to like stick to the process, stick to your commitment here. Clarify the Seven of Cups in the future position. You pull the Knight of Swords. So there's something here that I feel like you're acting very quick and decisive on. So you're no longer waiting. It's like these newer desires, these newer dreams, these newer possibilities that you're seeing. I see you like really going into them here. And I feel like the universe is encouraging you to do that. Clarify the Ace of Wands in the position of something you're unaware of. You pull the Nine of Cups here. What you're wishing and praying for, I feel like you're receiving here. Also, Nine of Cups is like, asking for help, right? Whether it's divine guidance or support, because I feel like that can put like a spark back in you, or keep things, keep the fire going, Clarify the Two of Pentacles as the advice. You pulled the Death card here, and the Death card, it's transformation, change, and having to build new structures, build new things, figure out creative ways in which you can, revamp things. So it's like you're moving through that Death card energy. I feel like that energy is already something that has happened. So now it's just like you having to build newer things or focus on newer things. Clarify the Six of Wands and the outcome. You pull the Queen of Wands here. I feel like you'll be happy with the success and the direction in which something is moving here, which is going to reinvigorate like your confidence and your self-esteem as well here, Virgo. You pull this 11th house card. And so I think some of you, it's like you're really wanting to connect as well to people and to within community, and maybe you're wanting to be of service to something that's bigger than yourself here. And I think this week is going to be the week where this theme kind of plays out, to where you're really wanting to find or show up, whether it's people or the world or your community, that that is in a more meaningful way, and that brings you a sense of spiritual fulfillment. You pull this Believe in the Impossible. So if you've been doubting things, I feel like the universe is saying like to not doubt, right? To believe in the possibilities here. And you pulled this playfulness, cooperation. So I think you're getting out of this like survival energy of things feeling hard and tough and feeling like, you know, you're constantly on the defense. And I think this week is like the week to where you start to like open up more and have more fun, and you're able to like feel the weight off your shoulders here, Virgo. So you're getting a chance here to really to resurrect something or to bring something in newer here that's going to help you realign here with what your real desires are after going through some form of like a tower. So my camera blurry, but anyways. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. I'm gonna leave your reading here. I appreciate you for watching. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you're newer to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe and also hit the notification bell as well. And if you like the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. And as well, I did update the prices on my reads. So if you're curious and interested in booking a reading with me, that link will be down below. Otherwise, in that, Virgo, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.